Hello, everyone. This is Jay from Live to Live Tarot, here to do the connection and fear, connection challenges and fear read. This read may not resonate with all, so take what works. Also, I have a tendency of saying hear him in regards to the other person. Know the roles can reverse. So we're going to start with getting what are some challenges that this connection is facing. We have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit card, along with the Temperance. Yeah, you two aren't stable. This connection is unstable. You know, there's a lot of things that are happening in this connection that take away from both of your ability to find peace and balance. You know, and a lot of it may be, when I get the King of Pentacles, it could be, you know, King of Pentacles is all about financial. It's all about homes. You know, it may be that you two had some financial difficulties, or you two couldn't make up your mind whether you wanted to move to the level of moving in together. What's another challenge? Yeah, there's Pentacles again. The Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles. I'm thinking there was a big financial issue in this connection, or both of you couldn't make a choice whether you wanted to share your finances or create a home. So I feel like another challenge that is happening connectively is that you both, there's a new stable beginning being offered. The Ace of Pentacles is about a stable beginning being offered. And I feel like you both, it's almost like you don't have it in you right now. Even though your intuition is guiding you to give this a chance, you both are still working on yourself. So this is in your finances. So this is another challenge. What's another challenge? We have the Death card, the Two of Swords. Yeah, you in the Three of Swords. Yeah, you both are still heartbroken. You know, another challenge that is happening in this connection is that you both are having a hard time ending the confusion that has you holding on to pain and heartache. You're both having a difficult time making that transition towards letting go of all the sorrow and betrayal that occurred during this connection. And that's the thing. We will get so caught up into heartache, into pain, that we will start to create all these different things in our mind that are negative. And this is a huge challenge. What fear connectively is going on here? We have the Queen of Swords, the Hangman, and the Page of Cups. And a fear that's happening between the two of you is you're afraid to open up your heart again. You know, even though you're trying to cut out and let go of anything that prevents you from moving forward, you're still afraid connectively to open your heart to each other. What's another fear? We have the Strength card, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. You don't have it in you. You know, you're feeling weak. Another fear is that you're going to open up to this connection. You're going to take that decisive action, and it's going to weaken you. It's going to take away from your confidence. So when this breakup occurred, the pain was so deep that it really took away from your peace within, both of you. What's another fear? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Look at those knights together. The Two of Wands and the King of Wands. Another fear is that you both are not sure if... Another fear is if you start to make that steady move towards this connection, you know, really make the choice and have the courage, it's going to fail. It's like both of you, and this all stems from the heartache. It all stems from the pain that you two have acquired during this breakup that is preventing you from having the courage. It's almost like you're weak from the heartache. You're weak from the drama, and you're not sure, you know, with your challenges and fears, that you can get over it. So what advice does Spirit have for you? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Justice card. Spirit's telling you got to find a way to find stability. You know, you have to have the courage to stand up and really seek out the truth. Sometimes we don't want to see the truth, and a lot of it is because, one, we don't want to let somebody go, or two, we're meant to be with that person. Sometimes because of all these fears and challenges connectively, it's like you both are afraid to put yourself out there in this connection. One more piece of advice. We have the Five of Cups, the Three of Cups, The Nine of Wands, yeah. Spirit's saying you got to find a way to enjoy life right now. You know, when we start to look at or do something positive, if it's visiting our family, you know, or going out with our friends, it helps us to release the loss, grief, and the heartache. It helps us to believe in ourselves and let go of those wounds that have made us defensive and afraid to be authentic with ourselves. You too went through so much pain, you went through so much heartache that now you're at a point where you don't know what to do. And the only way you can figure that out is if you balance your energy. And balancing your energy is by seeing life in a positive way. Because right now you both are kind of all over the place. So let's get your person's, let's get a fear and challenge from your person. What is a fear of your, let's get a challenge first. What is a challenge with your person when it comes to this connection? What is a challenge with your person? We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, along with the Justice card. I feel like, again, your person isn't balanced right now, and they're definitely having a difficult time seeking the truths, being authentic. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the part that they do feel for you. There's definitely love here, but they fear communicating with you. You know, their challenge is they don't know how to communicate with you in a compassionate way. And a lot of it has to do with them being in balance. What's a fear with your person? We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician. You know, I feel like a fear with your person is if they do make that passionate effort to create a new stable beginning with you, you know, really try to almost see this connection in a magical way, they're going to be let down. There's a lot of, and it's also they're trying to figure out if this is love or if it's just passion, if they're just attracted to you. What's another challenge with your person? We have Five of Cups, the Hermit card, yeah, and the King of Swords. You know, they're having a hard time really looking at things in a logical way. And balance is all about, you know, balancing your logic with your emotion. And I feel like your person, because they're so emotional over this connections, because they've been through a lot, they're having a hard time really letting go of the loss, grief, and regret that occurred during this breakup. What's another fear with your person? We have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Hangwoman. You know, another fear with your person is if they decide to change their perspective, really open up options, that you're going to act immature. It's almost like there may have been a lot of immature actions during this connection, because when we're in pain, we are outside ourselves. And I feel like a fear with your person is that if they decide to really change things up, if they decide to give this another chance, that you two are going to go through all the crap you went through before. What's another challenge with your person? We'll get one more challenge. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Death card. Yeah, I feel like another challenge with your person is they're not over the grief. They're not over the regret, you know, of this breakup. And they're trying their best to bring the equality they need to balance out and really get over things, but they're not there yet. And a challenge is they're still making that transition towards letting go of the pain. So what advice does Spirit have for you moving forward? We have the Knight of Swords, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. Work on yourself. You know, here's my things. Things will always work out the way they should. You know, take a decisive action and take your power back. Instead of concentrating on how to make this connection come back together, let things work out the way that they will. You know, sometimes we force things when we shouldn't. And when we force things, they don't work out the way that we want to. Just work on yourself. Lift yourself up. Go and enjoy life. You know, move forward. Things will work out the way they will. What else? We have the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So I always say this, I don't believe in missed opportunities. I think people create missed opportunities. And another piece of advice from Spirit is stabilize yourself. See the abundance in your life. Think of stable ways of not concentrating on feeling, or heartbroken over missing an opportunity in this connection. Right now it didn't work out, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to work out in the future. What you need to do is work on yourself, get yourself to a place of peace, because when you do get yourself where, you are at a place of peace, your person will be at a place of peace, and things will look different to you, and you'll be able to make a firm decision on what you want to do in this connection moving forward. But you first have to find peace within yourself. So, what is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? What is the current connective energy, the recent past, and a challenge with you and your person? We have forgiveness. I love that. As a current connective energy, grief as the recent past. A challenge is communication and what you both need to do to bring balance to this connection. We have healing. I love these cards because this is all what we go through when we love somebody and it doesn't work out. And it's all, we have to get to a place of forgiveness. We do grieve, and there can be a lack of communication, but it's because we're healing. Sometimes God in the universe will take a person out of your life or make it impossible for you two to communicate because you need time to heal. So let's get forgiveness. We have the Nine of Cups along with Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like right now you both are in this energy of forgiveness, and a lot of it has to do with you focusing on more of the good you brought into each other's life instead of the breakup that broke your heart. In the recent past, we have grief. We have the Judgment card and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel you two are in a good place. I feel like you both realized that you had to find absolution with the struggles that had you grieving, that had you hurting. And once you were able to find, and I'm not saying you're completely healed, I'm saying once you were able to get to a certain point of finding absolution with the struggles, this is why you're in this energy of forgiving yourselves along with each other. I love this. A challenge right now is communication. We have the Two of Cups and the Five of Wands. I do feel like a challenge right now is you two are still working on the conflict from this past partnership, and you're not in communication, and that's okay. Like I said before, sometimes, God and Spirit, God and the universe will take a person out of your life so that you can heal, because this is what you need to do, is heal. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You need to take time, reevaluate, what it is you want. Try your best to master your emotions by healing and purging the things that take away from your ability to figure out what it is you really, truly want. Because when we're hurting, we always want to go back to somebody. But is that truly and authentically what you want? You don't know until you heal the pain. You don't know. Your whole perspective will change once you get to a point of healing. So, what is your person's energy towards you? We have shadow work. What is your person's intention? We have union. A challenge, is dark night of the soul. And what your person needs to do to bring balance to this connection, we have new direction. So let's get shadow work. We have the Knight of Wands along with the Hangman. I like this a lot, and I'll tell you why. Because your person is doing some shadow work, meaning there's a lot of things, a lot of negativity they had within their self that when this breakup occurred, it really opened them up to having to face it. And I feel like right now they're making a passionate effort to really let go of that negativity. And it's not so much with you as much as it's within their self. So this breakup caused them to really take a look at their self and really see that they needed to make some changes. Their intention is union. We have the World card along with the Lovers. Yeah, their intention is to really complete the cycles they need to let go of, this past union. Really to embrace the fact, to make the choice that it's time to let go of that negative energy surrounding this past partnership. Challenge with your person as things are falling apart. We have the dark night of the soul. We have the death card along with the Five of Cups. When we go through a dark night of the soul, it's when it's when we wake up and everything around us is falling apart. Every thought that we have is dark. Everything is negative. And I feel like your person is going through this because they need to start making that transition towards letting go of old wounds. And the old wounds aren't just with you. What happened, this is why they're doing shadow work, because they're going through a point in their life, and everybody goes through it, where they need to start purging old wounds from their past. And again, not just with you. This breakup really opened your person to the fact that they were holding on to a lot of negativity, and it may have created this breakup because your person got to a point where they couldn't hold on to, what they were going through with you was a little more than they could handle. So a challenge is they're going through a very negative point in their life. What they need to do to bring balance to this connection, they need to heal this dark night of the soul. They need to heal those old wounds. They need to move in a new direction and really try their best to work on making proper decisions so that they can create a new passion beginning in this connection. So your person right now is going through a very hard time. And a lot of it is because they need to do shadow work. They need to face, their demons, their darkness. Because we all have a dark side and we have a light side. And your person needs to heal this dark side, accept who they are, and move forward. But mostly it's old wounds from childhood, from other relationships that they've been holding on to that really built up to a point where it exploded. And now they're going through a dark night of the soul. They're going through a very dark time. So what they need to do is work on do the shadow work and let go of all that's within them so that they can move forward. And sometimes we definitely have to, everybody has a dark side. We have to accept who we are. Acceptance helps us to deal better. Acceptance helps us to move forward. So, what messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? What does your person want you to know? What messages does your person have for you? Sorry, I broke my finger, and it's difficult shuffling cards. It's hard because we can't seem to work out our differences. I have commitment issues. Giving up and leaving just seems so much easier than to deal with so much pain. See, and this might be something that your person does often in every situation, with family, with friends. They tend to just walk away rather than facing the issues. And this is a big deal. And this might be part of their dark night of the soul. I have anger issues I'm working on. And one more message. My past of how I was raised affects how I act now in life. And this all coincides with this read. Your person is holding on to some past wounds, and it's a family thing, from their childhood, from the time that, the way that they were raised, and they need you to know this. So this kind of coincides that your person's definitely going through a dark night of the soul. So let's get you. Let's see what's going on with you. We have victim. Yeah, you can't be there. Your intention, divine masculine. A challenge is purge. And what you need to do to bring balance to this connection. We have abandon. So let's get victim. We have the Queen of Cups along with the Six of Swords. So here's my thing. I do feel like right now you are trying your best to move forward from victimizing yourself. We all can get caught up in our head. We can all blame each other for what goes on. But I feel like you're trying your best to be in the energy of love. You're trying your best to be compassionate to yourself and not victimize yourself in this connection. And that's being authentic. We're not a victim. We're not a victim of anything in a relationship. We create that, and we choose the person we're with. So whatever we go through, unless it's violence, that's different. We create. So I like this because you're no longer victimizing yourself. Your intention is divine masculine. We have the Three of Cups and the Double card. I do feel like there may have been some sort of person that was involved in this connection, in this breakup. And I feel like you are trying to accept, take control and really accept the fact that this was your divine partner, and sometimes regardless of third party interference, regardless if it was family, a lover, a friend, you're trying not to let yourself restrict yourself in really accepting that you enjoyed this connection, that this person was definitely your divine partner. A challenge with you, though, is purge. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card. A challenge right now is you're still purging these restrictions. You're still, trying to let go of the obsession with negativity. You're still trying to find your strength when it comes to this connection, and you're trying to purge anything that between the two of you that you have to let go of. What you need to do to bring balance to this connection, we have abandon. We have the Page of Cups along with the Three of Swords. This is very, I feel like what you need to do is continue to forgive yourself. There's a lot of pain that you're feeling. You feel like your person left you out in the cold. They abandoned you. And this may be something from your past that you need to heal. But what you need to do is forgive. You need to open up your heart, heal this pain of feeling abandoned so that you can move forward, because it's keeping you stuck. And even if this person did abandon you, even if they left you out in the cold, you can't change it. So holding on to that feeling is only hurting you. So let's get some near future connectively. We have solitude. Your person, we have destruction. See, they're going through that dark night of the soul. You know what I mean? And you understand it. So let's get solitude. We have the Page of Swords along with the Moon card. I do feel like you two are going to go within yourselves and try to get rid of the fear or illusions that prevent you two from communicating. I feel like you two want to communicate. You really want to talk it out and see where it can go. But first you have to do some deep soul searching and let go of that fear or any dark energy that surrounds you when you think of communicating with each other. Destruction. I like this. We have the Page of Wands along with Empress. I do feel like your person, here's that divine feminine, in the near future is going to go through a tower moment. They're going through a dark night of the soul right now. And I feel like this is going to help them to start over. And this is going to help them to find comfort with the past. I also feel like this is going to help them to want to nurture this connection again, to find peace with you, understanding with you. We have the Five of Pentacles along with the Knight of Cups. I also feel like in the near future, once you're able to go into this isolation period of really doing that deep soul searching and really figuring out what it is that you want, this is going to help you to really start understanding, regardless of what you do, your heart will always be with this person. And part of healing is acceptance. Again, part of healing is being authentic with how you truly feel. And I feel like in the near future, you're really going to get this. And this is going to help you to move forward. This is going to help you to finally make a decision on what you want to do in this connection. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And as always, go with love and peace.